there is an individual in your life who found out that narcissists age you, the aging narcissist, and that they bring strife into your life, and they're dealing with someone that's completely supernatural, and it feels like, or you put a spell out there saying, the more you try to bring chaos into my life, the younger looking I get, or it's just something you believe, and they're agitated. Yeah. Because they have made it their life's mission. This is your father for someone to, or your child's father to oh yeah, they're even using a frequency to speed up aging. I don't know what the frequency is. Could be 2 hertz. But I put carrots out the other day. Did anybody else feel like your skin's drying out, or your nah, never. Not that. You feel dried out. Alright? Now, I put carrots out the other day for other beings, and within less than a day, the carrots had wrinkles. So there are people who are testing frequencies and to see the results. And I don't appreciate you motherfuckers testing them on me. You can't go by what happens with me. I'm about as supernatural as you get. There's another person that experiences the same thing. Now, this father figure, we'll say, is a very judgmental. The reason why you look different than your son, and I do believe it's a father and son is because your son doesn't take on the role of judging the world. Your son has actually started judging themselves. Yeah. And you can't get to him anymore. If you feel like, and you started putting boundaries up. Ever since you broke my arm, yeah, it was as a child too, this happened. It's bad. And there's someone that has to be there right now, right? I don't know who, the situation has to be what it is right now. And our prison, I realize that if I let you get to me, oh yeah, you could be an earth sign, or you're older. Oh. Got it. There's a situation here where it's the father and the son. I don't even know if this is your birth father. You could tell that the DNA is different because of the way that you two are aging. Now, there's also a situation, this could be the same guy, where you also have a son that you look younger than. You're special. Yeah, you're special. Mm-hmm. What is it? Are you constantly arguing with them? I feel like you're intentionally trying to give me a heart attack. I do. Yep. Your father is karmic, and there's a very good chance if this is a situation with your son that your son is as well. And it's an energy. It's the lesson. And then here you are in the middle. This is that even while you were in prison or jail, you were attracting wealth. It's because of the way that you look at life. You don't let shit bother you. It's a lot easier said than done. You're just a graceful motherfucker, you are. Yep. Special in every way. Ooh, look, we got 4 O's. Is that what someone says? Ooh. Look, O-O-O-H are the ones that flipped out. Yeah. I think that the dad has it wrong. It's young at heart, not acting like a child. It's I think you tried explaining this to him. When I say that I'm childlike or a child at heart, I don't sweat the small shit. Maybe I did. And I started seeing some wrinkles and it bothered me, right? It did. Now I realize that there are some things that I don't have control over, and I'm a controlling motherfucker. I really am. But I realize now that there are certain things that are supposed to happen in my life. They're supposed to come in. They're supposed to go out. And then when you say things, That I think that the ooh used to agitate you before. He knew what your trigger words were, and they don't trigger you anymore. Ship and about. You know that there's your ships are about to come. I know that. I can feel it, and I'm not gonna let you. It feels like he's trying to get you agitated so you can have some kind of fight, and he can get you locked up. I don't know if you're on probation or parole, but why are you doing that? You would be better off with this type of son. This is a high status. You would be better off being his friend. And if you can't do that on an honest tip, I would say at least just get along, even if that means that you have to put boundaries up with him, right? Because you're addicted, and you know what I believe, and I know the card's not out here, but I can feel it. He has his eyes on the prize. You can't trigger him anymore with this shit either. There must be a wife, a mom, at some point. You're taking out on him what your wife or your ex-wife, whether she's still here, is still lingering. Yeah, and law. Now this could be spiritual law. Is that what he says? Ooh, spiritual law. I don't want to break spiritual law or something with the law. You know how many times he has tried to get you locked up and it's failed because you're just the kind of guy that you are? Nancy, she knew. That's what they want to show you something. Yeah. If you did go to prison or jail, I'm going to be honest, I feel like it was a setup. And it was to separate. It happened for you. Because a lot of shit happened while you were in there. And I feel like you're out. You are. The laws are going to change. You could have been a lawyer or something, or you have some kind of connection with people in the law, and all this is happening. So this is all happening for a reason. I don't know how many times you were in there. This is my constant card. But I think it's this. If you got locked up as many times as this father or brothers, these males in your life, wanted you to be locked up, I don't know if you would have ever got out. Yeah, I think you were protected by some other force many more times than you think, sir. You are super special to all of us, and we love you. Bye.